And welcome to the Siege, California Dreamin'. My name is Jason. I am joined by Sean, who's on cameras tonight.
Hi, how's it going? I'm not nervous at all.
Keegan's in the arena along with Tim, who's playing tonight, and his partner is his dad, which coincides with the fact that I am sitting next to this beautiful young lady next to me, who happens to be Sean's mom. How about that?
Hey.
So we just celebrated Mother's Day. We got Father's Day coming up here in a couple of weeks. So I thought it would be a great time just to salute the moms and dads of the people that I work with. I'm so proud to work with them, and you guys have done a fantastic job. Let me tell you, it is an honor to have you here. I look a lot better without glasses on.
Yeah,
Have you
me
noticed
too.
that? Yeah, I hear that a lot. Trust me, I do hear that a lot. Let me introduce you officially. Miss Margaret Green, Sean's mom.
Yep.
Hi, everyone.
The
For all 36 years of my life.
yes, the mother of dynamite.
Yes. Yep.
One of my two new besties that I've got right now, Miss Margaret Green. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for taking the time.
Thank
And a
you.
big shout out to Jim, Sean's dad, who's also here with you. Thanks for bringing him along, too.
Oh, my.
That's great. That's fantastic. Let me tell you what, he's been tearing up the joint. Let me
I
tell
see
you.
Jules.
Yeah.
I see Jules is tuning in. Jules, don't get any ideas. Okay,
Yeah,
about my
Jules,
mom.
this is Sean's mom. So all those times
Hi,
that
Jules.
he's criticized your choices, yeah, this is his mom. So let's be nice to him today. Hey, but we did something special. You're not a big dart player yourself.
No,
All
I
right.
am not.
So what we did is Tim's dad, who's in the garage. It's not a garage, it's an arena. Who's in the arena
Way
right
to ruin
now.
our
Yes.
one secret.
Yes. It's not really a castle. He's in the arena. We had him do the castle count-up. We did that yesterday. Now, what we did, we didn't tell Tim that he was going to be playing with his dad until he showed up. So the first time he's going to recognize that he's playing with his dad is when he walks through that door. Sean, let's take a look at the tape. Let's see what it looks like.
What's up, Dad? What the hell y'all doing here?
I guess I'm your partner.
Sweet.
How you doing, man?
What's going on?
How much?
So, this is crazy because,
Everybody's here.
well, your mom's flipping out because someone left the damn door open. The front door. And we're probably recording. Why are you on? What? Oh, I don't know. Okay.
Tim has just found out who his partner is.
Well, welcome to the Castle Count Up. Surprise for me. My whole family's here. I know who you are, but you want to tell everyone who you are?
I'm Frank Neal, his dad.
All right. Well, how long you been playing this crap?
These darts?
How long you been playing it?
English darts, you mean?
How long you been playing in this setup?
Oh, how long did they play in this? Oh, it's been a while since before Christmas.
Oh, nice. Nice you didn't make it out. All right. Do you know anything about Guy and Josh, the people we're playing?
No.
All right. Well, I've played doubles with Josh, and we came in second, and I've lost with Guy here on this turn,
I think I saw that one.
and they're both better than me.
Okay.
So you're going to have to carry me.
Oh. Oh, wait a minute. I heard you bragging on the season a couple weeks ago that I could never beat you. So.
Yeah. I didn't say never. I said not anymore. All right, so the castle count up, basically you get 9 darts, you throw 3 warm-ups, and then we'll go do your count up and see what you score, all right?
All right.
So throw your 3 warm-ups, and then I'll ask you some more of these questions.
Okay. Got a nerves kicking.
Are you? It's warm-up right now. Are you by yourself?
Yeah.
Nice.
10-hour drive.
Is it crazy when he was doing? So you just wasted a triple 20. Good job.
Wasted.
So how long you staying?
Just till Wednesday.
Cool. Nice. All right, here's your first 3. See what you got.
Alrighty.
Don't mess it up. Oh, good pick. 80 scored. Good, good first set. Good start.
I always got to hit the triple one first.
Nice.
I do that during the league too.
Someone's going for the top spot. 140. No pressure.
No pressure.
All right, so before you throw your last one, who's the best looking grandkid?
Who? Ellie.
Oh, Heather, you heard that, right?
Heather ain't my.
No, but she has one of your grandkids.
I know, she got my bright eyes.
41. Fell off at the end.
Yeah. So, what?
So what
222, 61, right?
261. That might put you on top. Hey, come over here. Well, I'm surprised. Hey, at least I wore a Philly shirt. Thanks, Jason. You're an a-hole.
And how about that, ladies and gentlemen? We've got a new track record for Pops, 261
That
points.
is amazing.
Wasn't that impressive?
Yes.
Yeah, right now, guys
Really
and
good.
Josh are seeing that for the first time, and they are starting their cars.
They're starting to sweat.
Yeah, they just auto-started their cars. Let's get it nice and cool before we get back
Yeah.
in it. And I'll tell you
I
what, they're
know.
nervous. But fantastic job to France. I can't even reach that high without my stepladder. I feel like Rosner all of a sudden. But we will get it
I
up
like
there.
that my mom laughed at that joke. She has no idea who Rosner is.
Big shout out to Frank. He goes. His name is Francis Neal, but he goes by Frank. Big shout out to Frank. Great job, fantastic.
Way
All
to
right,
go,
now,
Frank.
my favorite part of the night's coming up. So let me ask. All right, the obvious question. Tell me about Sean as a kid.
Oh.
Give me, what is 2-year-old Sean like?
Oh, he was sweet.
He
He was so
was?
cute. He had
Oh, yeah?
blonde hair
Oh, really?
and the blue eyes.
Little
blue
baby,
eyes,
baby. Yeah.
Blue eyes run in our family. It's
Yeah.
big time.
All right, there's nothing
And
wrong with that. Well, I see where they get it from.
His
Mom's
brother
beautiful.
beat him up all the time.
So, and he had an older brother. His brother's 9 years older than him.
Yeah.
Right. He lives currently in Chicago.
No, he lives here in Indy.
Oh, he does.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's he like compared to his older brother? Is he more,
They're the opposite.
No, they are.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
yeah. Sean's more into the sports and the love of sports, and Jimmy's more into the music.
Okay. All
Big
right.
time music.
He's a really good guitar player.
He's
Yeah.
an excellent
Yep.
guitar player.
All right. Now, did he play act? So Keegan, my son, who I'm blessed with having on a show tonight also, he used to pretend like he was hosting Price is Right when he was a kid. So anytime you'll hear him here in a little bit as he introduces the matches, doesn't surprise me at all. You could kind of see that was going. What signs did Sean give you when he was really young that he might end up commentating at some point in time?
Years ago.
I'm going to take myself off mic now.
Can I tell him?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. So Sean would do things. Oh, go
Just keep going, Mom. Don't worry. Folks, Sean is off mic
Yeah,
right now, and he's
this
talking
one-
in Mom's ear. It's not
This
fair.
one he would kill me for, but
Uh,
the neighbor across the street who were from Japan
Yep.
said that Sean had an amazing, what's the word I want to, imagination.
oh, okay. All righty.
So he,
Folks, right now you can't hear it, but Sean is whispering in here playing, please stop right now. Please stop. Stop.
no, he'd hate me for it. So
Well, that's fair. I'm
but
not going to push you on it, but you can tell me afterwards, and I'll tell
he
everybody
had
next
an
week.
unbelievable imagination.
Wow.
And it moved him so far.
So I understand. Now, what's he like in high school? Is he one of the cool guys? Does he have the hot car and, the cheerleader?
We
girlfriend or-
bought him, I hope this is acceptable as a POS. But it got him to and from.
Okay.
And
Hey, I like that 93 Saturn.
yep. And he did really well. He loved baseball.
Okay. All
Sports.
righty. Big
Loved
baseball
sports.
player?
Yes.
Did he like to keep the stats when he was doing baseball?
No.
All right.
I used to coach him when he was little.
Okay. Now, you
and-
coached him in baseball
Baseball and soccer.
and soccer.
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't like being team mom. I'm into it. I got to be.
You're not the one that's going to bring the oranges.
No.
You're going to bring the
No.
whistle.
I
Yeah,
got to
nothing
the
wrong with that.
I got to the point I would argue with the coach and
I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that. I've been working with your son for a long, long time, and I can see where that comes in. A little fire inside.
Yeah.
And your husband, thank him for his service. He's been in the he was in the military too.
Mm-hmm. He was
So,
in Vietnam.
Wow. I understand where he's come from. So let's get back to Sean because
Okay.
we can embarrass him a little bit
Yeah,
more.
I love
Perfect.
to.
All right. Finishes high
Perfect.
school, and he goes on to be an English major at Indiana University.
Yes.
Now, were you surprised that he chose English as a major?
I was up until the last 2 years.
Okay. Alrighty.
And one of the things that changed him was that he didn't have to do any math
Okay.
to get his
Yes.
teacher's degree.
That's very interesting. when
Very
you-
true.
yeah.
Very true.
When you talk about darts and not doing math.
And
Sean,
he's really good now at math.
well,
I mean,
yeah,
the
that depends on who
scorekeeping,
you talk to.
right
Which
off.
dart player. But he's really good at memorizing math for sure.
Oh, yes, he is.
And that's what he's done. And a lot of dart players that sometimes when they may feel like math is more of a challenge for them, they memorize what they're supposed to hit in different situations.
Yep.
And Sean is a master of that. And
Yes.
he's definitely done that.
He gets that from his father.
So now he's got a small part in a movie coming up that's going to be released here coming up.
Oh, isn't that awesome?
Isn't that
It's
fantastic?
called Darts.
Nope.
No.
But that's close enough.
It's called
Oh.
Bulls the movie.
Bulls, that's right.
Yeah, Bulls the movie.
I have darts on my mind right now.
He's the leading role. You will see him in every scene. Don't worry.
Give or
No.
take a few.
Yeah, he's got a little part in that.
He's.
But how proud of you, Mom?
I'm
I
like.
mean, I'll tell you what.
He does some. He's a teacher. He's a
Yeah.
commentator. He's a
Well,
dad
he
with
does
two
all
beautiful
these things.
girls.
And I get to work with him, and I know how good of a dad with those beautiful girls that he is, and I know how well. And Megan, big shout out to
Oh
her.
my God, I love her.
Yeah,
She is.
I mean those two make
absolutely
they make a
unbelievable.
fun couple. They
Yes, they
really
do.
But we know about all that. One of the things I'm really proud to call him a friend about is what he does at school after school, because he holds a dart club there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's one of the only dart clubs in Indiana for
I
certain.
know, and it's so cool that he has one in his class for
Yep.
7th and 8th graders. It's just amazing.
Well, and there's certain things. The dart club was so well known and doing so well that he was contacted to possibly make that the academy for darts here in America.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would. I mean,
That's
it's
I don't
your-
have the time for that anymore.
Yeah, that's your
unfortunately.
boy. That's your
No,
boy. And
I
isn't that
know.
fantastic? Now, COVID
know.
got in the way of that one, unfortunately. But
Well, it's how you and I met, Jason.
yeah, it's one of the many ways that, well,
It is the first time we actually
Yeah.
talked was
Yeah.
when I reached out to you
yeah,
about the
I lent
boards and
him some
standards.
boards,
Yep.
some stand-ups, some
Yeah.
stuff.
yes,
Yeah,
and he
you
has that in his classroom. And
There
Still?
you go. Yep.
Yep.
I
I've
still
seen
got
it.
his deposit on him, too.
Still. In fact, he put me a part of the
Yeah.
team because he knows where those things are.
Good
Yeah.
luck
that's
on
right.
that.
Yeah.
So he's a part owner in the company To The Point Streaming.
Yep.
Right? He's big helper in developing the siege and everything that we do here. We've been doing it for 3 years now. So, he's a big part of that. But he accommodates on the PPD, which they
Mhm.
regularly get 2,000 viewers on a Monday or on a Tuesday night. You imagine talking to 2,000 people all at one time.
I tell people all this, and they're like, "What?
Oh, yeah.
Seriously?"
Yeah. Well, and that's not even his biggest achievement. His biggest achievement, truth be known, is the only professional league, steel tip league in America, the leading league. Sean is the head commentator for him too. It's called the CDC league. He
I
does all
know.
that commentary for.
That's-
And I will
that's
tell you,
amazing.
when he's on the CDC, and please don't tell him this because I don't
Oh,
like
I
to flatter him at all. But I've been listening to darts for 42 years now. All right, when he's on the CDC and he's doing commentary for the CDC, he's as good as some of the people I've listened to in England. He's
I-
really, really good at that.
Let me hit record here real quick. So
Yeah,
you can say that again.
he's really. He's terrible. He's not very good on this show.
Oh, really
Yeah,
bad. Yeah.
yeah, he's really bad everywhere else. But when he's on the
No.
CDC, he's
No.
really good. Nah, he's a
he's good at everything.
like I like to say with some of the players, he's a good egg. You did well there, Mama.
Thank
you did well, and
His
you
dad
did. You
too.
too, Pops.
His
you
dad.
did fantastic.
I'm very proud of him. I mean, very, very proud of him. And Megan, she's the one that got him into the darts.
And she's the one that got you here tonight. How about that?
Yep.
Yeah,
She didn't get me into darts, but she did. But we did meet at darts.
Yeah.
You met at darts?
Yeah, doesn't mean
Yeah.
like
Oh,
I was already
that's right.
playing.
I
then.
forgot.
Well, I like Sean a lot, but I really like Megan a little bit more.
Yeah,
Megan.
everyone says that.
Yeah.
Megan's so.
Yeah.
I mean, she's so good with her
Well,
girls.
she's so easy to get along with.
Oh, she's just a
Yeah,
sweetheart.
compared to this one, let me tell you.
Yeah,
All right.
Bit of a
I
diva.
agree.
Yeah.
Enough about Sean.
Thank you.
All right, let's get to tonight's matchup because all these people are tuned in
Yes,
and watching.
I am ready.
The Outlaw, I know you sent some stars. Thank you, sir. We really appreciate it. We really do. Thanks to all those that send stars. Let's give a big shout out to our sponsor, Checkered Flag, who sponsored this interview, Cam. And look what there's a big
Stars.
Yeah,
We need the stars.
Hey, she can come back anytime she wants.
Hit that
do
record button again.
Yep.
No, but big shout out to Checkered Flag, A to Z Darts Magic, where on the rocks, who am I forgetting? Sidelines.
Sideline Sports Web. That's what we
Big
meant.
shout out to all you guys. Thanks
Yep.
for the sponsorship. We really appreciate it. Folks, if you can give us a like, if you can give us a share,
Definitely.
that goes a long way.
That would be wonderful.
I will tell you, somebody drove from New Jersey to be here, and he is quite the dart player, and it's his birthday today. So let's get the views up for Frank. Let's talk about tonight's matchup. Now, you've been here for about an hour and a half.
Hour
Right?
and a half.
So you got to meet all the players.
Yes.
You got to hang out while they were shooting and just
Yep.
see. Just from a mom perspective, all right, who's more relaxed? Are you looking at anybody and thinking, they look pretty confident?
Frank is really relaxed.
Yeah. It's his
Yeah.
birthday.
And it's his birthday.
And he's been in the castle alone all day long.
Yes, he hasn't. He got to see his son from Pennsylvania.
And he got to see all
Or
the
Philly.
grandkids. All the
Yeah.
grandkids came
All the
out and seen.
grandkids.
Yeah.
I mean, and I've heard of one heck of a player.
And you get to shoot with your own boy.
Yeah, I mean,
on TV.
yeah.
Isn't that
Gets
fantastic?
to do that. I
Yeah.
don't get to do that. You know why? Because I can't play darts.
That's all right. Well, you get to
And
talk
neither
to,
can I, so that would be a terrible
You
show.
get to talk to me instead. All right. So, Frank and Tim, Guy and Josh. Who you picking? What's the score?
Frank and Tim,
Okay.
definitely.
I'm going to write it down. Don't get it wrong.
And it's 8-6.
All right. Good call. Frank and Tim, 8-6. Nice job.
Absolutely. It's going to happen.
All right. Shawnee, what you got, my friend?
Oh, so here's the deal. I love Tim and I love Frank, and they honestly are going to be a great team.
10
I'm
hours.
very excited.
10 hours.
Whatever. You guys took 20 minutes just to do that earlier thing and embarrass me. Tim's never won here. And I just don't see that happening against Guy Perry tonight. Guy is obviously someone that I have faced on the board before on the Siege, and he is, when he gets going, especially in things like this, where he wants to shoot well. He wants
Shout
to
out
beat
Pat
Tim.
Hoover, 1,000 stars. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you so much. I just think Guy and Josh are going to take it, and I have them winning 8-7. Last leg decider, so I have it going the distance.
All right.
But
8-7.
I think I have Guy and Josh.
Bush, 500 stars. Shout out to you, sir. Jason, what are you going to pick? As I refer to myself in third person, which is a little weird.
Hey, Jason, what are you going to pick?
Yeah. I'm going to go with Frank, my roommate,
Yes.
and Tim, and I
Yes.
think it's going to be 8-5.
Wow.
Almost a blowout.
Way to go.
Almost just a waste of time, everybody even showing up.
I know. I mean, look at the score he got. I mean,
Huge shout out to Art for 500 stars as well. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
All right,
Woo.
folks.
way to go.
Ryan, we didn't forget. Trust me, I definitely
Yeah.
didn't.
We are going to go straight to the arena. All right, no commercial at this point in time. We'll take that right before singles. So, Sean, hit 5 mics and a green light, and let's see.
Hey, Keegan, let's get this thing going.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Indie Darts to the Point Streaming, I am here tonight to bring you all the Siege, California Dreamin'. In the first leg, it is Tim to throw first. All the best, game on!
All right, thank you, Keegan.
Looks like Tim going to get the start. And the reason why it says 1 there on Tim and Frank's score was just to make sure that we keep the score the same. So we've learned in the past where we'd have to run in there. Then Jason wants his FaceTime, so he'd walk in front of the camera back and forth.
I posed a couple
Yeah.
times.
Here is Guy Perry, who I think is going to be the MVP tonight.
Starts out
And he
with
starts
a
off
1.
with that.
24.
By far the worst round I've seen him shoot the entire time he's been at the castle. And then here is the real Philly legend.
Let's go,
There
Frank.
it is, Francis Neal.
Let's go,
69
Frank.
years old today. Happy birthday, Frank.
Pops, as I'm pretty sure he's watched every single show of ours. He's
Look
always
at
in the
that.
chat. Gloucester City, New Jersey.
Boom.
And there's a
Look
nice
at that.
81 from Pops.
Woo.
Chelsea Bruner, 3,000 stars.
Thank
Chelsea.
you, Chelsea. Big
Appreciate
shout out.
ya.
Thank you. Shout out to Linda sending 100 stars. Thank you, Linda.
And Miss Janice sending us
Miss
200
your
stars. Appreciate you guys so much for that.
26.
I'm Sean Green, joined by my mom, I think, who just blew into the microphone.
I'm
Margaret
sorry.
Green,
It's okay. Yeah, all right.
a.k.a. Mom. And then, of course, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Jason Ives. Jason,
Sir.
it was a pleasant surprise. Thank you so much for having my parents here.
Nice.
My dad's also here as well. It definitely means a lot to me to have my parents seeing what I do.
Well, your dad has actually agreed to come on the mic later on, so it's going to be a pleasure.
It will change the sound not very much at all.
I tell you, you should be proud of what you're doing, Sean, and it's most important that your parents get to see you do it live.
Let's
it's
go,
great.
Frank.
My mom's going to be biased tonight. We can tell
Yeah.
that already.
Well, yeah, but he's same age as me. Oh,
There
wait
you
a
go.
minute.
And look at
Look at
this.
Woo!
140.
That's a 140 from Frank.
Yes, the best Neal in the house right now.
Yes.
Big
Don't
darts
let me
from
down.
Frank right there. This is Josh Reardon. Josh shoots out of Scottsburg, Indiana. Shoots out of the American Legion down in Madison. Shoots a 21-gram chizzy. He shouts out his mentors, a couple of guys we've had here on the show before. Lauren Ultringhammer. I need to get
Yep.
back on the show. Mr. Jeff Gilbert and Pat Goodpaster. He's been shooting for about 6 years.
Good old Southern Indiana.
Yep.
59.
Great family. Great guy.
Right now, Tim's getting outshot by his dad tremendously. Which, if that happens the whole night, they're probably going to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, well, you know, you got 15 games. You always know that those first 2 or 3 can sometimes get a little weird, but you'll see flashes of brilliance like you saw there from Dart 3
Frank,
on
you
Guy
require
Perry.
120.
All right. Frank needs 1 treble in the first 2 darts on the 20s to get a look at this. There it is. He should get a dart at tops. He
Yes.
will tops
Come on, Frank.
for a 1-2-0 checkout to start this match up.
Oh!
Frank.
And he drags it into the 5s. Leaves his son
my
30.
gosh.
Here
Folks,
comes
please.
Josh.
Give us a share. Spread the word. Let's get this out there. We need a lot more views than what we got. This young man drove 10 hours to be here today.
And look at that. Hey, he'll take that miss all day long. So he just wanted to show Pops where it was.
All you got to do is really get Guy to an out.
65.
He's not able to do that.
Tim, you require
The Philly
30.
legend has 30 remaining.
Come on, Tim.
Oh, drags it inside.
7-4.
Nobody misses double
That's
4.
good.
And he hits
look
it.
at that. The
All
Neals.
right.
To Timid Frank.
So the Philly Legends take the 1-0
Second
lead.
Guy to throw first.
It was their throw.
Yep.
So it is not a break and throw there, but they're starting off with a 72 average. That's not going to hurt them too badly. Last time Tim played on our show, you can see they're giddy back there. They won the first one.
81.
Yeah, they're feeling good, but
Yep.
Keep
know,
it up, guys. Keep it up.
if Guy can start hitting trips like he has last couple of visits, things could change pretty quickly.
Jason Watt says, I'm only here for Keegan. That
Yeah.
I think
Hopefully.
90% of the people
Yeah. You have plenty of company.
would agree with you there. You're going to have to wait a couple more legs there, Jason. Leg number 4 will be our first cricket leg.
Jen saying, way to go, Butthead. Pretty sure Jen is Tim's sister.
Yep. Absolutely.
100.
These guys starting to come alive with an 81 and a 100 scored.
Let's go, Frank.
Yeah, Frank's shoulders are already starting to get a little tired from carrying Tim through that last leg.
Gloucester City, New Jersey is where Frank
Ooh.
resides now.
Did you feel the weight of his
78.
darts?
Yeah,
Sure.
they're 28 grams.
Yeah, he
They're
throws
hefty.
Some heavy darts. Throws what's called a blondie, and he refers to it fully dressed at 28 grams.
Yep.
You can tell he's
There's
in
Guy.
the service.
Guy Perry. Is he switching? He did
One.
not.
Guy Perry, ladies and gentlemen, with the best score yet, the maximum score.
That's
So-
a 180 from Guy.
Someone scores 180. That's the best you can possibly do.
Really?
And that was Guy Perry.
That's awesome,
140.
guy.
And a good
Oh.
match by Tim
Just
there.
Yeah,
require
Tim answers back.
140.
There you go.
But this is for a 12-dart leg in doubles.
You
Which is
see
just
right there what
crazy.
the scores are. So
Mhm.
Josh has got 140 left.
Can't take it out now, but can leave it handy for Guy to return. Would love to just hit a single 20 right here.
What was that?
That's
that,
in. See?
Okay. Single 20 is all he's looking for.
And he gets
And
it.
he
What a
gets
beautiful setup.
So
Leaves his partner a 13-dart opportunity.
he's left guy. Guy's got to hit a double 20 to win this whole thing. Let's see what Frank can do. Put some pressure on it.
Come on, Frank.
Gets rid of the odd number first. Now he's got to find a treble, and I don't.
25.
Oh,
No.
not that treble.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Guy, you require 40.
Tops for Guy for a 13-darter.
Yeah, that guy's going to be trying to hit that red bit right in the middle of your screen there, folks.
Nothing wrong with a little.
Mm.
Almost.
There it
There it
is.
is.
Gets in. Hey, Mom, we got to be a little bit biased here, okay? We got people
Yeah.
from both
Oh, I
sides
know.
that
Well,
are in here.
1-1. That's not bad.
No,
That's not bad at all.
nope.
All right. Rinse and repeat, fellas. This
I'll-
time it's
I'll
Tim to throw
start-
first.
Oh.
I'll start being more
Best came up.
biased.
Did you hear that?
What?
My son threw in a new one. Rinse and repeat.
Oh, look at that. He's learning some new catchphrases.
Yeah, he's got his catchphrase, little dictionary thing with him. Janice sending in 400 stars. Thank you, Miss Janice.
Good round there. Heather says, let's go, Dad and Timmy.
Here goes Kai.
You guys got this.
Let's go,
Ryan
Kai.
George making things feel familiar. Yeah, guy is.
125.
That's
guy is
Guy
starting
Perry.
to catch
Whoa.
fire right now.
He sure is.
Okay, Frank. You got to catch up.
Yeah, not so jovial.
I love how my mom's still rooting for.
I know.
Mom, you root
You do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm backing him because he came a long way to do this.
Yes, he did. And you are queen of the castle, so you can do whatever you want, young lady.
Oh, God. Here we
Thank
go.
you, Jason. You hear
Right.
that, Sean?
But I'm not worried about it. My dad's going to be the one that's going to have to deal with that. Josh is staying steady in the 20s. Would love to drag one up a little bit. But, of course, when you do that,
Yep.
you go into the 5s. The Philly Legends need to get going now.
Here you go, Tim.
And this young man right here is the one that needs to fire things up. I tell you, I shot with him just casually.
81.
Yeah, it's a big last. I shot with him casually yesterday for about an hour and a half, and he was shooting fantastic. Then I told him I was going to turn the cameras on.
Here comes Guy.
Yep.
Oh, no.
No,
Look
he
at that.
starts out with a solid trip.
Nice steady ton from Guy Perry. I'm telling you, that's going to be about where he's going to live. He's one of those players that I do get I get a little upset that he doesn't try those qualifiers,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And it's because I know that because of what Ryan's saying in the chat here, that he competes 100% of the time, and he's not going to be worried about who he's playing with, who he's playing against. He's going to sit there and compete, and he's the type of person that can really do that.
45.
And then Tim actually had quite some success last weekend.
Yeah,
he was
Tim-
2-2,
Tim did go through the, and what Sean's talking about is qualifiers for Madison Square Garden.
which is going to be
Playing
this weekend.
on the stage this coming weekend.
So excited about that. But yeah, Tim in the first round of the first qualifier played against Sylvain Bordeaux.
75.
And for those of you that don't know who he is, he played in the Cross Border Darts Challenge against Alex Spellman. He was the one who was cheering on Alex's 9 on stage as Alex was doing that to beat him. And then he beat Sylvain with about a 90 average.
Tim with another disappointing round
Guy,
there.
you require 146.
And then he lost to Dave Richardson, who shot 102. Nothing you can do about that. He kind of shrugged his shoulders and walked away. Guy's not going to be able to take out the 146, but he's going to leave it nice and handy. Treble 17 will leave 32, but this is where Guy struggles with his game a little bit. As you saw right there, going back at the 20s.
Yeah. The reputation the guy has, and to be perfectly honest with you, he's much better at it now than he's ever been, and quite frankly, he's better than most of the darters that are out there, is his math skills. And sometimes he's a fantastic darter, but sometimes he doesn't do the math for steel tip like it was, and he's worked hard at it. He's done a lot of work at it, and he's
Pop's got to
so
switch on
much
that last
better at it
dart.
now.
He knows better than that. And Tim's going to say something to him right now, too.
Yep.
Yep. They just laughed about it.
He's having a good time.
Josh going for the 13. He's got 50 left. Went for the trip 13 there.
32.
Double 16.
And he
Ooh.
flies
Oh.
it. He's going to have 24 left, and he will return because Tim's not on the big fish.
Yeah.
because Pops did not switch to the 19s on dart 3.
And Guy's going to have 3 darts at that double 12 for the 2-to-1.
43.
I don't know about you, but if I was Tim, I'd go trip 20,
Guy,
trip 20, and I'd go for the
24.
bullseye on dart 3 just to show him I could hit it. All right, 24
Yeah.
for Guy, who's been en fuego.
Guy's looking at that red bit right below the 12s there. He's pointing at it for you.
Getting higher, not lower.
Oh, and that last one just on the outside.
Pops for
Frank, you
126. He can
require
take this out.
126.
He could do this
Yep, Frank got it.
if he starts down at 19s.
He could.
All right, got to stay right there. Trouble 19. We'll leave the bullseye. Not going to do that.
88 left.
I'm sure he loves the fact that his
Yeah.
son just yelled it out to him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
do you see him just turn back around and say thank you very much?
Thank you, Curtis, for the 500 stars. We really appreciate that. Everybody in the chat's just saying how well Guy is shooting and how well Tim's been shooting when the cameras are not on.
Well, the cameras are on here, but Josh has 24 left.
Josh, you require 24.
He can settle in nicely with a nice double of his own.
Might be a little bit of a blocker for him.
Yeah, you can see it there. He should have all that right side. And he hits
There
it.
you go.
Third leg.
Dead
Good
center
guy,
there for
Josh.
Josh, and they take a 2-1 lead. And as you guys can tell, my mom groaned, so that means it's not the people that she was rooting for.
All right, fellas.
Let me tell you,
You know what
Josh
time
is a good friend. He lives
This is
down
why I get
south
paid,
in
right?
southern
It's cricket
Indiana. He's a
time.
good friend,
This time
great
Scott will
family.
go first.
He's a
Um,
good player.
You know,
Oh, the
about a
best game
year and a half ago, he was the next best thing in darts. He was going to be great, fantastic. They moved house. He had to take care of his family, so he quit playing darts for some time. And he's just now starting to get back to the level that he was at before, and it's great to see him shoot some fantastic darts tonight.
I see that.
All right, Mom, so we're playing cricket now. So cricket is a game of closes and points. As you can see, Tim,
Yeah,
he closed the 20s but didn't point them, which is why he's upset about it.
yeah.
So if I'm Josh, I close the 20s here first. And then move down to the 19s. There goes the 20s. So 19s here for Josh. Maybe. He went 18s instead.
Yep, just because it's up there.
And he hits the 4.
Yeah.
So a good 5 mark from Josh to get the point lead and close out those 18s and 20s.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which way Frank goes here. He doesn't even like to switch away from the 20s when he's playing 0-1 and see how good he is at 19s.
Huge shout out to Jack Harrell, 1,200 stars. And, of course, Brian Drew for 100 stars.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Pops with a trip 19.
All right, 4 19s of his own.
So now we got ourselves a little battle here. 19 playing 18. Guy's going to look up to point first. It does not look like he is moving. And he is not.
Great darts. Well, he's playing Tim. He's playing the Neals. Couple of legends in the house. Tim right now is going to be sticking on those 19s.
Now they stick on 19s for.
Well, he's
points.
trying to get more points, right? So he went from 19 points to 76 points,
Okay.
right? And because he's already got 3 of them, he's got a little circle around that number 19.
Yeah.
And the other team doesn't have anything. So every time he hits a 19, he gets 19 points now. So Josh is trying to go down there and no. So he went back up and he hit an 18. So and they don't have 3 18s, so he's going to get 18 points.
Okay.
All right, and it's just going to go back and forth. And the person that has 3 of each one of those numbers that you see and the most points wins the game. And we all go home
And
sometime around 10 o'clock.
That's a 2 mark.
That's a 2 mark for Frank. That getting that point lead back. So he makes Guy waste a dart of the 18s regardless.
Which he does so. And he's staying up there.
Yeah.
Let's see if he... No, he's going to stay. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a 1 mark.
And only 1 from Guy Perry.
That's a good argument. Take that hero shot.
Tim's going to go for
19's first.
19s.
Yep.
Staying there.
He's got to make sure he's get the point lead.
He's going to stay for all of them.
Yep.
That's a
There
5
you
mark.
go.
And he gets 5 19s. That's 95 points out of the score total, so 209 total. And
Great
now
cards.
Josh is forced to go to the 18s. Oh, that's a big first start.
So every time he hits 18s right now, he's going to get points for it.
He's looking down.
Yeah,
Flag mark.
it's smart. I don't hate that, to be honest with you. He's got the points close. So Frank's going to be up, and now he's going to have a choice. Do I want to score more points, although I've already got the lead, or do I want to go ahead and take a shot at closing down or getting 3 18s? Let's see what he's going to do. He looks down at the 19s. He's going to build that point lead back up again. Is he going to take? No, he's staying right there.
And a big 5 from Frank.
That's a big triple. That's always good right there.
Hey, how about a huge shout out to my brother who's watching along with us?
All
What's
right,
going on?
way to go.
Thanks for
Hi,
watching.
Jimmy.
Thanks to all you folks out there watching along with us. We try and do this every Tuesday night. We got another great show next week, but we got a special show tonight. That young man, his dad, has driven all the way from New Jersey, 10 hours, at 69 years old, so he can be here and shoot darts with him tonight. And he's a great shot.
Yes, he is.
And now we know where Tim got it from. This young man himself drove a couple of hours on a Tuesday night to be up here. That is Josh Reardon. Big shout out to his family down south.
Gets rid of those 19s. I like that move.
Yeah, that's smart. Needs to pick up at least one here, though. Not the number one.
So now here's a chance opportunity for Frank. Now, at the score, the way that it was the previous round, Tim shot at the close of the first 2 darts, so I'm going to guess probably Pops does the same thing here. I think they had a little bit of disagreement on what to shoot for, but I think Tim won outright.
Yeah, this is the big legend. You don't have to listen to the little legend.
No score.
And I was going to tell his son, be like, that's why I wanted to go for 17s. Garrett
Guy-
Jameson has 90 stars. Appreciate that, brother.
Thank you, Garrett.
Okay.
Guy Perry, the vendor sales rep for Game Time.
Oh, big dart there from Guy to get the point
That's a
lead.
3 mark.
He's shooting the Lee Jones 22-gram bullets. Calls his mentor is Mr. Mark Raymond. Big shout out. Happy birthday to Mark Raymond from yesterday.
I
Guy's
knew
been
Tim
shooting
was
for about
gonna go
18 years.
That's a 5
17s
mark.
Yeah. Now, why did you know that? What gave you the feeling that would happen?
because he wanted his dad to do it and he didn't.
That's a very good call.
Yep.
So Josh is actually a fun person to watch with his eyes. You can tell if he's shooting at the top of the board because you can see his eyes from his hat. If he shoots down at the bottom, his eyes will get covered up. And I'm not joking. Like that's much of the difference that you see from him. Guy just said that's the best 3 mark he's ever seen, with all those right around the treble. So Pop's gonna have to go down the 17s, get that point lead back. And a big 5 mark from
Oh.
Pops.
He did well there, didn't he?
Good one.
Yeah,
really
he
good
did really
one.
well.
Now it's Guy's turn.
Do you sense there's a lot of confidence coming from Guy as he's up there shooting? Margaret?
Yes.
That's a 2
And
mark.
I knew it was the 18s he was going for.
Yeah, well, that's a step forward from where I'm at anyways,
have
from right
points.
there.
Tim just said come on to himself, and then he dragged it low. And now he said
Come
why.
on, Tim.
Good second dart.
That's a 4 mark.
He'll
Yeah.
take the easy 4.
When Tim puts a little bit of pressure on himself, he does shoot a little bit low.
Josh's better half, Liz, sending 50 stars with a heart envelope.
No, thank you, Miss Liz.
Oh.
Eugene Schmidt watching along. Jacob watching along. Miss Kathy.
Janice, Mom, you just got the best comment ever from Janice. She
Oh.
said, Sean's mom is great. And when
Oh.
Janice will tell you exactly how she feels about you, so
Yeah,
Thank you, Janice.
she's
That's
not
so
one to blow
sweet.
smoke.
Yeah, she's from
Thank
Philly
you
too.
very much.
You want to talk about a Philly legend.
I
That's
can
Janice.
use that a lot now with your dad.
Great. Yeah, my dad's just going to come over here just to talk you down.
That's a 3 mark.
And Pops closes those 18s finally. So those 18s are no longer able to be pointed on from Guy. So Guy is going to go where, Mom?
I think he's going to go to 17s.
Well, 17s are closed for him, so he's got to go 16s to point.
16s.
That's a 3 mark.
That was a test and you failed, but that's okay. There'll be
no.
another test.
Mom, you were great. Sean
I
just gave you the
know.
wrong answer is what it was. Paul Rogers sent in 100 stars. I think they need to have the lovely lady on more. They want you on more. They want more you, less Sean.
That's fine.
And
Guys, Mom, you have to get paid nothing.
Yeah, yeah, it's not a paying gig.
oh, thank you, Paul. They're so sweet.
Yeah, Darters are good people.
I'm
I'll
loving
tell you what,
this.
they
This
really
is awesome.
Big 3 mark there from Josh. Closed it down those 16s.
4 mark.
They're already closed, but
Yeah,
he adds to them. 4
adds to them.
gets 64 points added to the total.
It's all come down. You got to get at least 2 16s here. Shut that door.
Now,
So
I have a question.
Yep.
When they're crossed out,
Yep.
you can't get any more points
yeah,
from them.
as soon as they get a circle around them, you can't get any more points.
Okay.
Like if it's blacked out. Do you see how like the numbers 20, 19, 18 are a different color than the 17, 16s, 15s?
Yep.
Yes.
So if you look, Guy with the circle around the 16s means that he can point the 16s.
So he's going to try and get more points because they're behind in points.
Gotcha.
And then he
Yeah.
goes 15s on the last one to also get those closed.
Yeah, he's doing really well.
So now Tim's going to shoot 2 at the 16s to get those closed, and he might go 15s.
He
did.
went for
He
it
did.
just a little bit to the
I was going to
outside.
say 15s were next.
Yeah, well, it's a good call on your behalf. All right. Josh going to need some
15s.
15s right here.
He's going to stay there because he has to for
That's
points.
a 5 mark.
5 of them will do.
Paul said you're
They're
not,
not quite. It's
he's
close,
not
though.
that sweet.
Frank really needs to close down. He needs to hit at least 2 15s right here to stop that leak, and then probably switch over to points.
Throwing a 3.2 and a 3.0 right now average. And there
Uh,
goes the 15s.
yeah,
now
the
back to the 17s for all day.
Triple 15. Yes.
Keegan, let him know
Come
that
on.
that is gone. So now 17s. No, he went for the bull.
I wonder if he's afraid about that dart
That's a
falling
3
out. Maybe. At that weight, though, I doubt it.
No, I don't think that he was worried about that. I think he just math. He knew he could go back to the 17s and get the same result.
And again, big shout out to Paul Rogers.
Yes.
Big shout out to Kyle watching along with us. Kyle, you were great when you were on the show.
Derek Kitchen, what's up, brother?
Hey, Derek, it's good to see you, buddy. My buddy Jessica watching with us from down south. Hope it's on the rocks down there. Shout out to all my friends down there. I need to get back down there. Did you play beach volleyball
Oh,
by chance,
no.
2
Margaret?
mark.
No, I've never done that.
Well, that may be our next adventure. We go play beach volleyball down at On the Rocks. That's going to be a great time.
My
Look at
BFF
this.
in Oklahoma wants me to
That's a
play
2 mark.
pickleball.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nothing wrong with that either.
Nope.
All right, so Josh stepping up here. He's behind in points. Going to need a lot of bullseyes. The other team only needs 1.
He actually had winning darts there, but he got rid of those.
He's thinking.
I think he said kill the 17, but I'm not positive. Yeah, he did.
That's
His
a
eyes
3
his eyes disappeared, so I knew he shut down the button. All right, so Pops only needs 1 bowl here to win this leg and tie it up 2-2 again. We'll play one more leg of cricket, in which case we'll actually hear Keegan hopefully say it's cricket time because we talked over him the first time. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
game
first
shot
dart,
for the
no
board.
doubt. No doubt.
Frank and
Wow. Way to go, Frank.
2-2 scoreline and a break right back from him, too.
All right. Our second leg of cricket before, and our final leg before our break. This time it's Tim to throw first. All the best. Game on.
Eric Grimm says, hey, from Pittsburgh.
What's
We got
going
a
on?
Yenza in the chat. What's up, Derek? From Kevin
That's a
McClanahan.
4
What's up, Kevin? How you doing, brother? Listen, 500 stars.
Thank you, Liz.
Jen says, yeah, daddy.
Guy referring to himself as Timmy in the
Yep.
4th person there.
Yeah, because I'm going to guess Tim has said that multiple times to himself.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Rosner says Keegan is fired. I don't think we can get rid of our star.
No. Rosalind's just bucking for the job. Brian Drew sending in another 50 stars. Hope all is
Oh,
well
look
with
at
you, my
that.
friend.
Wow.
That's a 4 mark.
I'm sorry.
boy.
You're fine, Mama. Don't worry about a thing. You're good.
I just.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll just ground him if he misbehaves.
I don't think he's ever been grounded.
Well, it shows.
That's a
Look
5
at
mark.
that.
You used to
Big
try to ground
5
me all the
mark.
time.
Big
But I just wait
5
for you guys
mark.
to forget about it.
You what?
You used to try to ground me all the time, then you guys would forget about it.
Yeah.
That's a 5 mark.
Jessica Bowman wondering if I could put my name in for beach volleyball. Let me see if Baby Oil goes on sale first. I'll be down there doing my little Top Gun. Val Kilmer.
Hey, there's Debbie
That's a 7
Moulton, my sister-in-law.
Hey, Aunt Debbie.
Hey.
Hi, Debbie. Love you.
They're in Sarasota, Florida.
That's
I
a
miss Jennifer.
beautiful, beautiful place.
Oh, so I haven't been able to go yet. It's a Republican state. They don't allow my type in there.
Uh-oh. Let's not turn this into this, okay? Trust me, I don't need this at the dinner table.
Yeah. Did you say you're a Republican or it's a Republican state?
It's
That's
a
a 1 mark.
Republican state. Just a
Yeah.
1 mark there for Frank.
Isn't
Thank
that
you.
awesome?
Let's move on. All right, so Josh stepping up.
But she and my brother have a dance studio
Yep.
called Ballroom of Sarasota.
Really?
Yep.
I could see Sean doing that.
I have never done that.
No?
Nope. I'd be fine doing it. Don't get me wrong. I was in show choir in high school.
Oh,
so
he was good. He won the senior award.
I sure did.
Yep.
That's a 2 mark.
It was just a popularity contest at the end of the day. Kevin, you're not wrong.
Oh, this is
My
gold.
dad's actually wearing my jersey tonight, which is really awesome. Thanks, Dad. He said you're welcome to all those that are listening.
That's all right. I'm wearing
That's a 1
Megan's
mark.
jersey.
Hey, how about cousin Jennifer's also in the chat?
Hey, Jenny. Hi, sweetie.
Because I'm here too.
Can you
Brian
believe?
Sweeney.
Can you believe I'm doing this?
Brian, I don't know how to put this, but I think Tim wanted you to be the surprise.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Whoa,
Yeah,
calm it down.
thanks, Mom. I love it. Thank you. Mom was reading the chat.
He said when it's appropriate, Mom.
Well, it was appropriate right there. It is appropriate
Hey,
for her to do it
it's
anytime she
appropriate
wants.
Anytime.
Yep. Yeah, that's beautiful. I may have you do that later on and get into a microphone so we
That's
can
a
record
1
it.
mark.
We'll play it back every time.
That is, of course, Frank the Tank.
The brother.
Yep.
Frank, we're putting together a team from Philly to come challenge some of the indie folks. If you're interested, we got a spare room for you here at the castle. We'll put you up for a night, maybe 2.
That's a 5 mark.
Kevin, you and me both, buddy. You and me both. All right. Tim, going to have to look at the 18s, Mom.
Come on, Tim.
Well, we don't have to root for him. We can just
Oh.
just watch him shoot at those.
Well,
Yeah. Well, you hear it all the
I
time
feel
in
like
baseball.
sometimes I'm on the sideline.
Yeah, you're fine. Good.
Reminder, guys.
Yeah.
Remember in the pre-chat when, like our run-through, she said that she was the quiet mom.
Yeah.
You think that's the case?
It's like doing a game with Bob Euchre.
Tony, a friend of mine's on here too. Hi, Tony.
Tony is also a dart player in the dart community that watches her show all the
know.
time.
She's also a friend.
And she also, that's probably the first time she's sent a stars.
Big
Tony,
sh-
thank you for
yeah.
the 200 stars. Says
Big
hi,
shout
Margaret.
out and a big thank you to Tony.
And Mom, you got to say the boom goes dynamite with a little bit more growl in your voice.
No, Mom, you said it perfect. You
I
need to
thought
tell
I did
Sean how to
too.
start saying it right.
That's a 5 mark.
Nice 5 mark there from Frank Neal.
Needed it. They need more. Right now, Josh and Guy are shooting a 3.7 in this leg. They shot a 3.2 in the first round.
We're tied 2-2 in a race to 8. Looks like we're shaping up for a great match. Folks, give us a like, give us a share. Let's get these players the viewers they deserve. We
Amen.
certainly appreciate it. Seth Shade saying hello. Seth, how you been, brother? I haven't seen your face in a while.
Seth, my man. Seth watched, I believe, episode 1 ever of the CC Challenger series that we did.
That's awesome.
Oh,
and then
look at
came
that
on over
7
here.
Look at
Big
mark.
that.
7 from the Philly legend.
The little legend.
What you gonna do, Guy?
Close the 17s is what he just did.
Yeah.
There you go.
Those are gone.
It's a good first start from him.
So now he's going to point dart 3 most likely, and he does
That's a
so.
4 mark.
Good 4 mark from Guy.
Now, Frank.
These guys are really finding their rhythm now, starting to go head-to-head with each other. Darts are starting to heat up in the arena.
Oh, look at this from Frank. Oh, look at this. Oh, a big 7 from Frank. Neal.
That's
Pops.
back-to-back 7s from the Neals.
Could I have,
Little fist bump for everybody on that one. Great
Rob-
darts.
Rob, I would lose.
Sloth sending in 50 stars. Thank you, sir.
Sloth, that would not be a close match. I'm the worst player between me and Megan, and my mom is the worst player between her and Lynn.
was it you and me?
Yeah.
Never happened.
Yeah.
Eric Black sending in 100 stars. Thank you, Mikey, sending in 100 stars. Thank you, Mikey.
Did you see what Eric said? The best host ever. Best guest host ever.
Nizzle
you.
but dizzle. Saying back-to-back 7s. Couldn't agree
That's a
more.
3
It's
mark.
fantastic darts.
Hey, how about Jim Henry in there? What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, my friend.
It's quite the match we've got going here. Guy needs to find 20 points.
You can find those on the 15s. Oh, not
No,
anymore.
Not going to be able to do it. Stay there to close them, though.
No, only gets 2, so doors wide open here for Pops. I'm telling you, Pops and Tim stole it with back-to-back 7 marks.
Yeah.
Here
Bill
you go,
Morgan
Frank.
saying
Come
Dad's
on,
throwing
Frank.
good numbers. Yes, he is.
They're
Jesse
throwing a
Plessinger
3-6 now.
and then 200 stars. Thank you, Jesse.
Come
Listen,
on, Frank.
749 stars. Jesse's another 100 stars. Jesse was
Liz.
big 4 mark. What a click into the
Wow.
treble there on dart 3.
Yeah. What a match. All right, Josh going to be going bullseyes right here.
Most likely. Go to the Super Bullseye cam just in case.
He's 37 points behind. Neither team has any bulls.
I'm going to back out because he's backing out. Tori asking, how much does Frank play? He has a weekly league, his Thursday night league in Gloucester City, New Jersey, where he resides now. But Frank's been playing for 51 years,
Yep.
the same exact amount of time my parents have been married.
Thanks for
shout out to
giving
that.
away
Which is
my
awesome.
age.
Yeah.
Well, you're 52. Dad married you young.
That's a 1 mark.
But yeah, so he started off, he actually calls this, he doesn't call it steel tip, Frank.
He
He calls it English darts.
English darts.
And that's because he grew up playing American darts, which those darts with the woodies and everything wonderful that went along
Look
with
at
it.
this from Guy.
How about 4 bowls from Guy
There you
Perry?
go. Nice darts, Guy. Yeah, let's
Almost
go.
gets the point lead.
All right. Well, Frank needs to hit 2
Frank?
bullseyes right here to close this down.
Frank, you've done it once.
Double bowls, all he need.
Yep.
And look at it. He looks so great in
Yep.
that Siege jersey as well.
Well, I tell you, it's 10-pound slimming. Get those at magicwear.com. Is he going to point right here? He could. He did.
Probably. You even gave me a good hint at it, too.
Yeah, I tried.
Well, I wasn't listening.
So one of the things I find interesting, I asked Frank about who his mentors were, and he referenced somebody that Tim always referenced, Mr. Ray Fisher.
Yep.
Sean, you know anything about Ray Fisher?
Oh, absolute legend.
Yes.
From the Philadelphia area, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he is. Folks, if you're watching in from Philadelphia, tell us a little bit about Ray
That's
Fisher.
a 1 mark.
I've heard his name a lot. I listened to Frank talk a little bit about him. Tim talks about him too, but he certainly sounds like a legend in the Philly area.
Mama
That's
Catherine,
There
would
you
like,
go.
Mama Catherine would like to let me know that the Gloucester
Sure,
City
Frank
League's
and
on
Tim.
Wednesday nights, not Thursday, Sean.
Well, let's get it
All
right.
right, guys, take about a
And while
minute.
we're on, Kathy, let me give Frank shout-outs for Kathy and all his kids and grandkids and all the dart people in the state of Pennsylvania.
Appreciate you guys so much.
Yep.
We're going to take a short ad break, so we're going to hear from our sponsor, A to Z Darts.com, and we'll be right back
Thank
after
you,
that.
Megan. Megan just sent us a message.
Throwing 23-gram Cali West Colonial steel tip barrels. Her favorite checkout is 108. Coincidentally, Will Stewart recently did a video series, 4 ways to check 108. So many people voted Shanghai on the 18s, but Cali prefers the 419s for double 16s. So we're going to go that method in honor of her. Here's attempt number 1. Ah, so that did not fly. There's your trouble. Attempt number 2. Oh, geez. Oh, outside the wire. Attempt number 3. Son of a bitch. Attempt number 4. God, they come around quick.
So give me all the single ladies. In the 6th leg, it is Guy to throw first.
I wasn't going to let
All the
Callie
best, game
down.
on. All right, folks. So we are back to 5-on-1.
You can turn off mic 1, turn on mic 4 if you want.
It's not Dido, by the way.
And we're joined by my dad, Jim.
All right.
Dad, how's it going?
Great.
I know you've seen
Not yet. After
some
your
of
single
these
play.
types of things. Have you enjoyed watching the darts, hearing Mom?
Yes, I have.
How's she doing?
All the best, game on.
I'm hoping she talks herself out so I won't have to listen to her going home.
Well, that's fair. And
95.
I'm telling you, we could just literally turn off Jason and I's mic and just let my parents go at it for a minute. It'll make great television for all of you watching along. But it looks like we're playing a game of 501 here. This is singles, 501. Tim versus Guy. Now, Guy's been shooting lights out so far today. Tim has 2.
I think all 4 players, quite frankly, have been shooting really well.
Yeah.
The
You're not
first
wrong.
game was the only one that was a little bit iffy, but I think Frank kind of calmed them down with a big couple of tons, and everything seemed to go well from there. Jim, thanks for joining us on the mic today. First of all, let me just say this. Congratulations on being married 51 years to that wonderful woman.
Oh.
She is fantastic. And
Thank you.
and thank you for letting us use your son here on Tuesday nights.
49.
Oh,
It's,
you're welcome.
Um,
Keeps him off the streets.
yes, yes.
yeah,
Well,
that's a worry, I'm sure.
he does
96.
fantastic work. Jim, do you get to listen to him? Do you watch him and listen to him very often?
No.
Again, the support is just amazing to me. It really means so much.
81.
I'm gonna tear up listening to you say
How
never.
about you, Margaret? Do you like listening when he first started doing it? Do you like listening to him when you see him on Facebook or those kind of things? I know he's been on several podcasts.
Oh, yes, especially when he's on the podcast.
Are you a proud mama when he's doing that?
Yes.
Excellent. Guy Perry here needs to put pressure on this 124.
Oh, it doesn't look like that second dart's in the.
43.
Yeah, only 43 scored from Guy, so Tim's
Tim,
got
you
some
require
time. 124 left.
124.
Gonna start on the 20s here. He doesn't have to go the right route, and he definitely did not choose to. 101 remains, so we'll see if he goes treble 17. Doesn't have to. He did.
40.
Leaves 84 when he returns.
Now, this is singles.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's why there's only one person playing one person. Guy right
Right.
now taking
Yeah.
on.
137.
And that's a big 137 from Guy Perry to put a
Tim, you
lot of pressure
require
on the
84
84 from Tim and set it up beautifully.
These guys have a little bit of history. Tim usually beats him in
14.
person. Guy usually
Bullseye.
bullseye.
That's a heck of a super bullseye cam from
38.
Jason.
Well, I knew he was going to miss. That's
Guy
why I didn't
requires
tune in on it.
All right. Guy, double 16. Yeah, Jesse, man, happy you took advantage of that, and thank you so much for doing so. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Double 8.
16.
Guys,
Not bad.
I'm not doing the cameras anymore. I need everybody to know
Yeah,
that
yeah.
immediately. I
Tim,
have
you
moved
require
seats. It is
46.
Jason. From this point forward, doing the camera work. Tops for for Tim. And he
There
gets
it
it.
is.
Shot in
The Philly
sixth leg.
legend.
To Tim Neal.
A 19 darter from the Philly legend, and it is now a 3-2 lead for the Neals once again, Mom.
It's actually a
You can,
4-2
why don't
lead
you
now.
cheer?
All right. Give me
You.
Frank.
Wow, it's been a second since you've talked, huh?
Can I say, boom goes the dynamite?
No.
No.
Every
Lynn-
time you do, it costs you
Hi, Lynn.
$5.
Lynn's listening and watching.
Yes. She does that. She's a supportive mother-in-law, too. She watches more than my dad does, I guess.
With these guys, Keegan's going to switch it on over. Now, Jim, I know you're in the service, and thank you for your service, sir. Did you see darts being played in the service?
No.
No, you didn't see much darts at all. Did you? Now, I know you went to Asia. You're part of the Vietnam conflict there. Did you see the rest of the world too? Were you able to travel around a little bit in the service?
No. Vietnam and Fort Knox, Kentucky.
Oh, wow. So you were the one guarding the gold at that point in time.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, thank you for that.
Main board cam.
Yeah. Did you make an extra key by chance?
I wished.
We actually lived there our first year and a half of marriage.
Okay. All righty. Blake Murray sending in 100 stars. Thank you, Blake.
75.
75 there from Josh. We're going to call that a good switch on dart 3. And not anything nefarious like a drive-by or anything like that.
Sean, who you got in this game? You watched both these guys, complete strangers, Josh or Frank? Who you picking?
Right now, I'd have to pick Frank, and it's just because he's been playing pretty consistently.
Me too.
Not that I thought that the real Philly legend was going to be less of a dart player than his son, but right now, he's almost throwing better than Tim, and I can tell you I was not expecting that, per se. And that's just me being a little silly, I think. You know, we have a scoreboard above. That's why we don't put the scoreboard down below, right?
I'm just trying to make sure that we've got the score right.
100.
We do. I did it myself.
It's 4-2. You didn't miss one. So it is 4-2 now, right?
Bless you.
All right.
Yeah,
here
we're in
is-
the seventh leg. We're good.
Okay.
You're right. I like this. My dad's just watching darts now with a headset on. That's been the difference.
This is fun.
Yeah, you having fun, Mom?
Yes.
Yeah, Frank averaging an 87 this leg, but Josh is averaging an 88. Let's see what he's got to answer that ton from Frank.
Wait, that's one more.
Yes, it is. You're good at that math thing, aren't you?
I'm getting better every day.
40.
I notice when Josh misses, he does tend to fade off to the left a little bit.
Let's go, Frank.
Dad, back in the day, did you ever think I was going to be able to do, or was going to be doing commentary for anything? Were there any signs growing up? Like, we asked Mom this question earlier.
Yeah, I remember the thing out in the sidewalk in front of the house.
No, you're not supposed to say that part.
This story's got to be great because
this is
everybody,
great.
they
It
both
is.
want to tell.
No, you have no idea.
Don't worry, folks. I will be reporting live next week
Yeah, he won't.
from the sidewalk.
Or else,
From
we're
the
gonna be looking for a
sidewalk
new
in
partner.
Sean's old neighborhood.
We're looking for a new partner on the siege.
This is where it happened. We're live.
And I'll make sure
the
to say I went
Point
on to bigger and better things and all the negativity that I could possibly say. No, honestly, the story is
You know, that's something
I had quite an imagination when I was younger.
Very.
Nothing wrong with it.
Very much.
Three Ninjas was my favorite movie growing up. And
it's
we
one of
didn't
the
really have ninja masks that we could put on, so we went with other things. Anyway, so
What
Francis
one thing
looking
did
at
you
a
go with, honey?
156.
141 left for Frank. Now 140. He got rid of that one. That's a smart dart.
Come on, Frank.
He's laughing because he knows I said that. Just kidding. He has no idea. All right, not quite the setup he was looking for. It gives Josh a little opening here.
But he had the shot of the Shanghai in the 20s in the second leg. Let's see if he can do it again later on. Josh, the 226, going to put a little pressure on this 120. Going to look to hit that trip, and not the trip 5.
Well, way to put that in his head. He needs a switch here. He needs to switch to the 19s.
Yeah, he's not big at switching. Let's see
He's
if
not switching.
No, he's staying up there.
And the math is wrong. He leaves 166 now.
Yeah, he might have had an
Frank, you
opportunity
require
to switch on a
120.
previous round.
166 is not an out with 3 darts.
Oh,
But if you would have switched to the 19s, 167
is 120 an out?
Yes. Treble 20, single 20 for tops. There's the treble 20.
Oh.
Needs a single 20 to leave tops.
We've been
Tops
here
is double
before.
20. Because at the top of the board.
Oh,
no!
no!
He's too good!
No.
You know, that's the shot he's going to
Bust.
remember. If they lose tonight, he won't forget that particular shot right there.
Tops
Oh,
is way
Frank.
too good.
Yeah.
That one I
that'll-
did know.
That'll beat him up. Thankfully, Tim's in the back there saying, lift your elbow up a little bit higher. See what happens. Josh, not sitting on an out. Could put some pressure on this 166. He finds himself in a good situation here.
But it would have been a lot cooler if he was on 167. Just saying.
60.
All right, does put a little bit of pressure now on Frank.
Back-to-back-to-back 60s.
All right,
you
Frank.
require
He needs to be less
120.
good on one of these first 2 darts.
Yep. Let's see what we do here.
This is usually when he pulls the first one to the 5s or the 1s and doesn't even get a shot at it. That's what I would do. He does the perfect thing of setting it right above the treble. And he's not going to get a look, though. 80 left. See the shake of the head. And he kind of blocked himself out on the 20s as well. He might go 16s here.
Man, don't be surprised if you see that. Let's see what he does. He's staying up there. 60.
Because treble 16 was
Josh,
like double
you require
16, which is a pretty good finish as
106.
well.
Yep.
I
This
like how
one,
she said yep, like she knew that.
well, this one's a little familiar to me.
Which one?
This game here.
Cricket.
Cricket.
Oh,
This is not cricket. This is 01.
Okay. Oh, one. You said cricket.
I
You
did
were
not.
throwing me off.
I did
Jason
not.
threw me off.
I don't know what you're
Somebody
talking
threw me off.
Now
Yeah.
just go
I'm
10-6
gonna tell you.
wire here.
about. It was not me on the sidewalk.
46 left. Ridiculous, both of you.
14.
All 3 of
No,
you,
it's
actually.
6. Going for
Tops.
tops.
For the 106 checkout.
Oh.
And he drags it low.
Great darts.
So Pops should get 2 darts at
Frank, you require
tops
60.
here. Needs to put a single 20 in there first. There's the single 20, and that's sitting perfectly for him.
Yeah, right above that, Margaret, is where he's shooting at.
Yep.
Tops for Pops. And he ruins that
Yeah,
catchphrase.
yeah.
Double 10 for the win.
Oh,
and he
just
drags it
inside.
just inside. So Josh is going to get 3 clear here at 20, and this
Josh,
is a
you require
big,
20.
big moment in this match. 5-2 versus 4-3, with Josh beating Pops as a kind of an upset here. Is
Let's get
big
Josh.
and
Oh,
it happens.
big dart.
Second flag.
So there you
To Josh
go.
Reardon.
All right, well, I'll tell you
4-3 now.
Jim, we're gonna relieve you.
It's like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, and let you get off the mic.
You know, you don't have to do thumbs up. You can just be like, oh, thank God. Like, actually, like, said it out loud. 'cause
But
that's-
Thank God.
that's better for radio.
No,
Yeah.
thank you for taking the time. Thanks for being here. We truly appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I got it. You can sit there if you want to, Jim. You don't have to move. You can sit that there and join us. We're just not going to let you talk anymore.
You were talking so much,
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah, we just needed
Yeah.
your chatterbox.
Yeah, we need to be able to talk too.
So,
Well, we got a close one here, don't we?
can everybody tell where I got my talking skills from? That's a lot of
From
What
me.
side of the family? Yeah,
Yeah.
quite
Yeah.
possible.
No, my dad could be a chatterbox when he's talking about stuff that he wants to talk about.
Nah.
I guess he didn't want
That's-
to talk about darts.
No.
No, you got
Well,
a
the
beautiful
best game up.
family, son. You're doing great.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I understood what you said
Okay.
the whole time. You didn't need to do the swing.
Oh, gosh. Here we go. Mom and Dad.
Hey,
chatting.
double in, double out. And
100.
Look
how about
at
a
that.
100 in from Guy Perry? Mom, I told you earlier that Guy was going to be the MVP. Has he shown to be that so far?
Yes, he has.
And you're rooting, obviously.
32. And
I think you
No.
might be rooting for Frank and Tim. I'm not
no.
sure.
It's possibly she might have given it away.
I don't know.
Well-
But so every time Guy gets up to the line, are you nervous that he's going to shoot a big round?
Only, yeah.
Only yeah. All right, so far so good. Those broadcast schools really paying off.
I didn't want anybody to know I really am. You know, in broadcast.
You're not in broadcast. we figured that out. If you did, why haven't you gotten me a job somewhere yet? And
I think everyone knew that I wasn't.
yeah,
And
I was just talking about the match here. Is Guy?
Guy is scary.
Yeah.
And can shoot very well. But I think Frank does a good job too.
26.
All right, Kyle saying he loves hearing Sean's voice.
Thanks, Kyle. I appreciate that.
So I'll just be quiet.
I've heard that a couple times today, and it
Yeah.
never gets old.
I'll tell you what.
Mostly because I hate my own voice.
At some point in time, I'll remind everybody I pick who's on the show.
Except you don't pick me.
Yeah. Nate Boylan, thanks for tuning in and watching along with us. It's a pleasure to have you. Phil, thanks for tuning in.
My favorite thing ever is when it just says like so and so is watching and they don't make a comment, right? But then Jason calls them out and then they definitely just leave right away.
Yeah. Gordon Perkins, we need to get you on the siege, my friend.
That's
I
what happened
know.
with Jules earlier,
Yeah.
by the way. It's like I just wanted to watch without people talk to me.
Shawnee's rooting for Josh
Never
and Guy.
mind. Nate actually did something different. He sent 200 stars. So thanks, Nate. Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah. Trying to get Nate on the show for a year and a half now.
I've been talking to him about getting on the show for about 3 years now, ever since I first started talking to him.
Well, that could be why he didn't want to come on. Then.
Yep.
Justin's all the way from
Idaho.
Idaho.
Yeah, Justin, appreciate that. He tunes in every week with us. It means a lot. Guys, let us know where you're tuning in from. Let us know who you have in this one. Is it the Neals, Pops, and Tim, the real Philly legend and the fake Philly legend? Or
Look at that first.
is it Guy Perry, who has been just on an absolute tear,
Yeah, he has.
and Josh Reardon?
100.
Another solid ton from Frank there.
Does Josh have a dart nickname?
No.
I like the real one,
The real one.
Josh Reardon.
Phil sending in 1,000 stars. Thank you, Phil. Jim Henry tuning in from Washington. Justin Gates watching along with us. Thanks for watching, Justin.
Washington State, Jim Henry.
Stu Eggers watching from 4 houses down.
That
Thanks
might be the closest.
Yeah, thanks for the commitment, Stu. Brian Drew sending yet another 100 stars. Thank you, Brian. Like I said before, I hope all is well, my friend.
Come on, Tim.
Heather Ange cheering on for the Neals all the way.
140.
Ooh.
And
Nate
a big
Bullen
140
tuning
from the
in.
Philly
Way to
legend.
go.
82.
Cheering on Guy and Josh. Well, we got quite a match. Each leg's pretty good, too. Because I almost tip over on my chair. Hey, no
All
more.
right.
Cut my coffee off.
My dad made a good motion towards you too. He moved directly out of the way.
Yeah. It would have been weird if I woke up in his lap.
68 left. So 18 for bullseye is the correct route here on 68. But with Pops on 143, you might not have to shoot this if you don't
Yeah.
want to. He does go the 18, so bullseye. And just a
35.
bit outside. Accidentally hits a 3 there, so
Yeah.
this guy
Frank require
47.
143.
Outside shot here for Pops. They just went 100, 140, and if he takes out the 143 after that, that will be a vast improvement over those first 2 rounds.
Yeah, coming back strong in this leg.
Oh, there's the first one.
Uh-oh.
Treble 17.
Uh-oh.
I told you about this 143 earlier. It's the exact number I told you.
What's he need?
Yep, treble 17.
17.
He hit it.
Oh.
32.
Ooh.
Double 16 for Pops and a 143 checkout. Oh, just inside.
Just missed it.
What a beautiful, beautiful
Guy,
shot at
you
that.
require 47.
And now Guy gets to breathe a little bit easier.
Yeah, Kyle sends in 99
First
stars.
start's big
Thank you,
here.
Kyle.
First start's big here. Which it might make him go the 19-7 route instead of the 15 route. He goes 15, so 32 left for Guy Perry. 2 darts in hand. You expect him to hit it. Oh, not anymore.
No.
25 remains.
Might have
So-
rushed that one a little
22
bit.
scored leaves you 25 left.
So he's going to have to leave it even here. A 1 or a 5.
Keegan nice enough to rub it in a little bit.
A 9 also would be fine. He went the 5 to leave 20.
27.
But Philly's going to get a shot here
Tim,
at double
you
8.
require 16.
Looking at the double 8 here.
Or 16.
Get back to that 2-leg lead.
Got to be doubles, Mom.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Nobody misses double 4.
And that's
And he
game
does it
nine.
again.
Oh, I
Big
did a little look away at the end there. Did you
Just
see
freaking
that?
Oh,
Tim.
yeah. So a big, big, big come from behind victory in that one makes it 5-3.
Nice
And that's a break
game.
a throw right back.
Nice game, guys.
5-3 in favor of Tim and Frank. That was so fun, right, fellas? Let's run it back. This time it's Tim to throw first. All the best. Game on.
All right, double in.
Patrick McGlynn's heading to New York this weekend. Hey, I'll be
40
there.
in.
And he's in on the 3rd dart.
This is again Dido. My tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why I got
Ooh.
out of bed at all. So you got a double in, double out.
So
That's in.
that's in. That's good. That's counting the scores now.
60 in.
All right, so both of them are off and running
We got
once again.
just 2 games of double in, double out scheduled. This is the second of the 2.
And then it's Keegan's favorite time for a little
That's
bit.
right. You got to stay tuned for that one, folks. Keegan will let you know what time it is right after this match.
Well, this leg.
Oh, this leg. My bad.
He might tell you what time it is after the match, too, but
Yeah.
that'll be more random.
It's okay, Jason.
43.
You're allowed.
Thank you. It's
You're
my
wel-
house.
That's
right? I can
You
do
got
whatever I
your
want.
castle.
Not
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
right.
Right now, it's the castle.
Yeah, that's fair. Although I did send you, Mom, the picture of the castle and the...
She thought
Chat?
it was actually
Yes.
real.
Yes.
Yep, she's the only person that's ever been fooled by that. Everyone else who it's ever been sit to in the 120 plus
Yeah,
shows
that's
that
not
we've
true.
done
That is not true.
has been like, ha 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 ha, that's a funny joke.
21.
Where's your house?
I actually told him it was beautiful.
Yeah, I told her I did the
was a
gardens
white
myself.
He did the Photoshop himself, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Where he wrote "Park here."
100.
Well, Tim,
Is that 100? Yeah, that's 60.
It's more
Okay.
like 60.
I was about to say they're trying to give. Guys, like, you're trying to give him more points.
My first star tricked me.
It's okay, Guy. You got it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Guy wisely taking his time before he steps up to the archy. That's smart.
Thinking about
experience.
it.
Yep, experience play. Let the room calm down. And look at these darts, just right on top of that wire.
This might be the best 60 he's ever thrown.
58.
Well, it wasn't really the best 58.
As soon as you said that, nah, I'm gonna.
Here comes Frank. Or is it Francis?
He likes Frank.
I know.
Yeah, he don't like Francis.
But he goes by Francis online because he has a son, Frank.
He's another veteran. He's part of the 82nd Airborne. Big thank you to him.
41.
Brandon Robbins sending 99 stars. Thank you, Brandon. Pleasure to have you along. Liz sending in another 210 stars. Thanks, Liz.
Congratulations, Nathan. You're a grandpa now. Awesome.
Man. Nathan, you're like 42, man. Right?
Yeah.
You've got to be. I mean, if whatever age you are, if I look as good as you at that age, I'll be happy.
I will tell you, Nate, you and Mike Vincent have turned me down than most women in this world.
Brandon sent 99 stars.
Thanks,
Thank
Brandon
you, Brandon.
Robbins. Appreciate that, brother.
Nizzlebo Dizzle saying thanks to all the veterans. Absolutely.
I shout out to that.
God,
Look at this
look
from
at these
Guy.
two. Look at these two. Oh.
177.
No
That's
idea
a
why-
177 from Guy Perry to leave a steady
Whoa.
100. That's his second maximum of the evening. Boom goes the dynamite, Guy Perry. That's like that.
I should have gotten to say that.
You can say it now.
Boom
Nope,
goes
too late.
the
Mom,
boom goes the dynamite.
there
Josh,
you
you
go.
require
Oh, you got a little accent going on there.
Yeah,
Boom
gotta
goes
do
the
that.
dynamite.
Dynamite.
Don't do that. All right. So, Ron Thompson says, "Is this Tim's dad?" It sure is. That's Pops.
Yep.
And then my
See.
mom is doing the mic. So I'm Sean Green,
And
play-by-play
I'm-
commentator, joined by my mother,
Margaret Green.
Margaret Green. I know your name. And the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jason Ives is also
What's going on,
the
folks?
cameras tonight. It is not me.
See, guy.
Tops.
Oh, look at this. Tops.
177
Whoa,
for the top.
Josh.
That's
Look
how
at
you
that.
take out
The ninth
277 and 5, ladies
Who
and
needs
gentlemen.
3
Josh.
darts?
How about a 17 dart break a
Yeah.
throw from those two?
That's not bad at
Now
all.
5-4.
What a match. Folks, it's not too late. We're playing a
All
race
right.
to 8. Please like, share, get us out there.
Time for some cricket.
Hit that love
It's
button.
cricket time.
Hit that
This
share
time
button.
it's
Most
gotta go
importantly,
first.
guys, get this out to all your groups.
All the best. Game on.
As
Hi,
we overtalk,
Ron. Gotta say hi to
Keegan and his
Ron.
cricket time.
Oh, it is kick it. It is cricket time.
It
not
is
kick
kick
it
it
time.
It's kick it time.
My mom yelled right in the middle of it.
That's a
I
one-mark.
apologize, Keegan.
Sorry for Mark.
It's not true, Margaret. He's covering for himself.
All right. Only one mark
I
from
do
Guy.
ignore him sometimes. I'm allowed.
Well,
Well, that's true. You
We-
are always allowed.
we're ignoring quite
Look
a
at
bit.
this from the Philly legend.
That's a round
Boom goes
of
the
9.
dynamite. Tim Neal. That's where it really comes in. It's a 9 mark.
Oh, Mom, I love your laugh.
Oh, thank you, Jason.
Josh Reardon.
Look at Tim all feeling pretty good about that 180 start.
Mechanically wise, Josh
He's
is
even staying in the picture frame for the full time.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
about perfect.
Now Dad's got to do it too.
Yep. Kyle, that's fair, buddy.
Yeah. That's
Keith. 300 since 20 stars.
Thanks, Keith. Appreciate that, my friend. I need to get down on the rock.
Kyle said,
Yeah,
I-
we already saw it.
"Oh,
I just responded.
okay." What'd you say?
I said that's fair, Kyle.
That's a 3 mark.
Yeah, Frank's disappointed with that 3 mark, but
He'll take it.
yeah.
That's the bare minimum.
Yep. You needed that. Shut down that point, especially when you got the ace. up there. He's going to go right at the 18s. He's a little disappointed with himself.
Guy
Nice.
saw De Jesus in the corner there. Either that or Bobby Anderson showed
Yeah.
up for.
That's a 1 mark.
Oh,
Not
a
happy
watch.
with that. Oh, Tim can really put this leg away almost right here. Close a couple of those wedges. Going to go with the 18s. There's one of them. There's, almost.
Boo. He's not perfect anymore.
That's a 5 mark.
That's still
You're
a
always
good
perfect
round.
in our hearts, Tim. They are dominating every leg of cricket so far.
Yep.
They have won. And there's only, unfortunately, 2 more legs of that. Although, that being said, it would be 6, so they only need 2 more legs of that. That makes the storyline real easy. Can Josh and Guy
Yeah, he needs to find a
beat
way around
Frank
the
and
7.
Tim in a game of cricket?
Needs to get that 17.
Vitality Games, what's up, brother?
It's 2.
Doing well. Got a family affair this evening. Tim's father, Pops, or Frank, as everyone else calls him.
That's a 3 mark.
I actually think he hates the term Pops,
Yeah.
except for when I say it.
Except, he's too nice to not correct you.
Well, he's from Philly. Let's take it easy. He would tell me if he really thought it was an issue. I have
Shout
met
out
a lot
to
of friends from
Fatality
Philly.
Games. Pleasure to have you along from the same area of the country that I am. I just don't talk like this anymore.
What? Did
Yeah,
you say?
no, they're from Leicester.
Oh, nice.
They're from the Midlands, right next to Derby.
That's
Do you know how Leicester's spelled?
Yeah,
It was
I
like
do.
Leicestershire. They call it Leicester.
The Foxes are their football team or their soccer team, as we say.
And aren't you like the sheep, Derby?
With the Rams.
Oh,
not the
Rams.
sheep. With the male version.
Okay. Sorry about that. My apologies.
okay. So
That's a 2 mark.
why does the board show 120?
Because Tim hit that
Nothing.
180 to start,
Yeah, because
and
Tim.
Guy and well, this is really tough for you to point out as a commentator, but Guy and his partner have not scored yet on a number. As there goes the 16s, and now Tim goes 15s, hits the triple.
Nice.
So now the only thing that Guy and Josh can point on is the Bulls, if they're going
Okay.
to point at all,
Gotcha.
because the other team has everything else closed.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
basically, the Neals are dominating this leg.
Good job.
I like how you said job there and didn't just stop at good. Nate Hicks, yep, go Blues.
That's 3 bullseye.
Yeah, that's a good looking camera shot right there.
Good old Chelsea. Jason, you know Chelsea is playing at Notre Dame Stadium against Celtic.
Yeah, it's probably $428 to get in. And it's Celtic, not Celtic.
Is it Celtic?
Yes.
Well, I just thought it, since they were actually from there.
Frank needs a double
Oh.
right here.
Come on, Frank.
Ooh.
Oh.
He did pick up some more points, which is not what he was intended for, but he'll take them all day long. You're going to be looking at Guy right here.
Guy needs 3 in the red bit to get the point lead.
Yep, needs 6 bulls. Let's see what he can do.
Not going to do that, but typically he's going to do pretty well. You can see throwing those
That's a 1 mark.
9-dart out darts that Guy Perry's throwing, which is interesting. That's different than the lead bullet. The bullet.
Yeah, he put down the
grams.
bullet
Here
jump.
goes Tim.
That's a 1 mark.
And
Yeah.
Tim
Those guys just slow playing it
Yeah.
one at a time.
just letting them extend this game for no reason. Josh only needs 5 bulls now to take the lead. And he's not going to do that. They keep ruining it on the first dart
But it was doable.
just to get the point lead. It really didn't matter in the overall game.
Just kind of framing it out here.
Kind of impressive. Can he miss left or right? He did.
Yeah.
That's a good triangle.
Yeah, give him another dart. See what happens. All right, we're going to keep it right here, Frank. Frank just needs 1 bullseye. Yes, he does. 1
Yep.
bullseye.
The real Philly legend.
The big legend.
There
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
He's on the
Goes
double.
Yeah, that's the 3rd time he's done it. He
Diamond.
needed 1 bull. He
like
hits a
it's a-
double. Nothing wrong with that.
Fatality Houston games. The accent switch was Oscar worthy. I think that's you, buddy. He's talking about.
Oh, I'm
I
sure
feel
he
like
is.
that was not completely a fair game. Let's run it back. This time it's Tim to throw first, though. All the best. Game on.
Yeah, it wasn't fair because Guy and Josh started it.
Yeah.
So now Tim gets 2 after he started with a 180.
That's a 3 mark.
But only a 3 this time. Way worse. Guy just said that himself. It was way better than last time. I'm going to start down to the 19s, I believe.
That's where he's going. Needs a trip, though.
Gets
There
the
it
trip.
is.
That's a 5 mark.
He takes the points.
But Pop still has high ground available on those 20s. Mom, you having fun?
I'm having a blast. This is so much fun. Is it?
We tell people it's work, though, Mom, so we got to kind of...
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
let's ease it
sorry.
down a
You
little bit.
guys are working so hard
Yeah,
to get this together. They have no idea what you have to do to
Yeah,
get
we
this
are
going.
sweating, running around,
I can tell.
feeding the mouse more cheese so it keep the internet up.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing.
That's a fish, Jason.
Oh,
We don't even have a mouse anymore. We exchanged it for a fish.
well.
It was on sale.
I haven't been on mouse duty for a while, as you may tell.
Well, it got eaten by the fish. So
Oh, there you go. Is that in?
it's in something. I can't still tell.
Yeah,
No, I don't think
2
so.
mark.
Yeah, only 2.
that's unfortunate.
Well, Tim needs 120, and then he might just go close the 19s. Just kidding. Why would you do that, Tim?
That's a
Yeah.
5 mark.
Instead, he's going to increase the point total a lot.
Nick Logson, I hope you're watching that. Nobody got offended with him pointing. See how they're all still talking to him?
Yeah.
Why? Did something happen earlier?
Nah, I always kid him. He's too afraid to point like he's going to upset
Oh.
somebody.
That's a 6 mark.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, he is.
Point, Nick. Always point.
Yes, point, Nick. You're not going to upset nobody.
Frank's
Aw.
up. Now, what's Frank
See.
got to do?
Frank's going to go up and try and get some more 20s, get that point lead back. He does that with a first start with a solid trip 20. He's going to stay right up there. He might switch now. And yeah, kind of. No, he changed his mind back. He's going back up to the 20s.
Good shot.
Noah chimed in and said they have they have the stream up on their TV watching.
Who does?
Noah and Jen and I guess the girls. Shout out to.
Hi, Megan. I love you.
I was talking about Noah and Jen,
I was going to say hi, Noah.
May I ask who Noah and Jen is?
cousins
Okay. all right.
Cousins. My sister Mary's daughter
Okay.
and husband.
and her husband. And
That's
they
a
have
5
two
mark.
beautiful girls.
Big last dart there from Josh, hitting that 5 mark. Takes that point lead right back.
Huge shout out to Grace and Alex. If you guys are watching along. How's
Tim's
the
going to need at least 3 20s to get the point. That's only 1. There's the 3 he's looking for. Did he switch down?
Yes,
does.
he does, and a big dart
He
there from
takes
Tim.
it. When he stays in rhythm like that, he's
Yep.
fantastic. You notice?
When he throws faster,
Yep.
he throws better.
Yep.
How about this?
Am I your favorite guest host, Paul?
No, that'd be Steve Price,
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a 5
which is
mark.
okay. Steve's good people.
okay.
You're my favorite guest host, Miss Margaret.
Thank you, Jason.
You're welcome. All right, Frank. Gonna look to point first. He does that. Gets that point lead back.
Might stay.
Yeah, he is.
He
Does
is.
he take the long shot like Tim did?
He might just because he's blocked there.
He
Yeah.
did, and
2
he
marks.
just a little low on that one.
It's got to take a toll after so many legs to throw those 28-gram darts.
That's fair.
Pop's got to be in pretty good shape to do that.
Yep.
And I'm just
Yeah.
a pretty good shape, so
Here is Josh. He's going to need
could
3
never do that.
18s to get the point lead back. That's one of them. Still needs 2 more 18s. At a minimum, just to get the point lead back. There's another one. He's going to hit the 18 here.
That's a 3 mark.
Gets the point lead.
He's able to do that. Recapture that point lead. Tim's going to be coming back behind him points. He's going to have to waste at least 1 dart at this 20s.
I can't believe it's taken this long for us to do this, but let's shout out Tim's fit. I mean, look at that. You got
That's a 5 mark.
the beautiful new A to Z darts jersey there with the matching short color and matching shoes color. Get out of here.
You said shout out Tim's fit. I was checking his
Fit.
flights.
No, fit.
Like has he
They're
got
not
new
fit
fit flights or?
Nope, his outfit.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
And in case you're wondering, if
2
you check out his flights, they also match his outfit color.
Yeah, that's right. Flashing a little red today. Nothing wrong with that. Team Neal. Wearing the red jerseys. You know, Frank's got a couple
Dad's
of
wandering.
Frank's got a couple of the Siege jerseys.
Yeah. I mean, just a huge supporter.
Well, he comes here and,
That's a
you know,
Oh.
takes first place in the Castle Count-Up.
Yeah. I mean, just nonchalantly, too.
Yeah.
He had it after, like, the first
Yeah.
4 darts.
He's carrying his son to his first ever victory in the castle.
Easily.
Yeah. He's just cruising along, and then he'll just, as the sun goes down tomorrow, he'll slowly ride off into the sunset saying, mission accomplished. What's my
That's
next?
a 3 mark.
Yeah, he's got a 16-hour drive tomorrow.
No, he's got a 10-hour drive.
Well, we're going to call it 16 hours.
Yeah, well.
That sounded better, Jason. Why
Yeah.
on earth? Why wouldn't you just allow me to do that? He's got a 28-hour drive
That's
tomorrow.
a 3 mark.
I almost made you spit out your tea.
No, newsflash. He's going by camel.
Yeah. No, he's walking.
Yeah. Gonna see if he can do it backwards this time. Just challenge himself a little bit. Guy Perry here finds himself 49 points behind. That's not going to help. He needs to close to 16 so he can start pointing there.
That's a 1 mark.
Well, I'm going to have to see if Pops is anywhere close. Uh-oh, you broke it.
I didn't break anything.
All right.
Jason wanted some screen time, so he broke the camera. So Jason's going to go fix that as we stay here. But I'm going to have to find out if Pops lives anywhere close to Newark Airport, because that's where Megan decided to fly us into
That's a 3 mark.
on Thursday evening at 10:10 p.m. And I'm just going to wonder if anyone's available. We just need to drive to Madison Square Garden, and then you can drive back home yourself. Like, if you guys are available, that's fine. If not, that's okay. We'll take like the 8 hour. Look at his tummy. He's stretching up high. Guys, this is why you don't wear navy blue
Give these to
shirts with a black belt. And then Keegan just threw keys at him on the way out. That's amazing. Oh. Kathy says no, Gloucester City is South Jersey. All right, that's fine. It was worth a shot, I think, right? Right, Kathy? Kathy, we actually wish that you were here, too. We've said that many times. I know you're working,
score.
so thanks for holding down the fort, and thanks for letting us borrow Pops for a couple days.
I was hoping Kathy was going to get to come here.
But that's what we just said.
Well, I'm saying it now. I really would like to have met her.
I just said that.
Well,
Hi, Mom.
Hi,
Welcome to the
Sean.
Siege.
Hi, how are you?
We're playing this game right now.
Yes,
it
we are.
starts.
And right now, Josh and Guy are ahead.
Nope, they're losing 6-4.
Oh, that's right.
That's a 5 mark.
And they're also losing in this leg.
Oh, that's
as Tim
sad.
almost taking it out right there.
Am I choking you up? That was my goal. I met it.
Nope. So the camera just
It
went out
came-
again.
Oh, there it goes.
That's a 1 mark.
Is it me?
Yes. Is it fireworks? Is that what I'm hearing out there?
Thunder.
Yeah, I got a
It's
little
the
thunder.
thunder.
Got a little
It's the
thunderstorm
thunder.
going on here in Canby, Indiana
Lightning
today.
and the
So
thunder.
That's game
Pops
shot.
gets it on dart
Whoa.
1 again. Just call him the closer on the
Just
double
break it
bowl.
Way do you go.
And now they're 1 leg away from victory here. It's 7-4. Pops and Philly legend. Tim might get his first victory on the Siege.
and Jason might
All
have
right,
guessed
fellas,
the correct
it doesn't
score.
get much more clean cut than
Shut up,
this.
Jason.
Tim simply must win 1 more game. Josh and Guy
What was
need to win
Jason?
the next 4. What better way to kick it off than open in,
No,
open out
she almost
0-1
killed me.
with Guy to throw
I need you
first.
to know that.
I almost
hey,
killed
Crystal.
you.
Hope you're doing well.
All the best. Game on.
All right. So let's talk Guy Perry here real quick. Brownsburg, Indiana. Mentor Mark Raymer. He's been his dart partner for a very long time. And honestly, Mark, I still don't understand how Guy does not know the math as well as you do. It kind of shocks me. He's been playing for 18 years. Shout out, of course, his beautiful wife, Kim, and then Nick and Morgan, their beautiful kids, who are also in the dart community from
41.
time to time, as Tim says, you dummy.
Shout out to Miss Kim Perry. She's
Yeah.
a little under the weather today, but
Yeah, I hope you're doing okay, Kim.
yeah, hope
You're
everything's
definitely in
gonna
our
be fine.
thoughts.
Yep.
And the entire Perry family. Josh from Scottsburg, Indiana, plays out the American Legion in Madison. Throwing those Chizzy 21-gram darts. Mentors Lauren Etheringham, Jeff Gilbert, Pat Goodpaster, of course.
And Paul just
Eldringham.
said, Sean, be nice to your beautiful mother.
I am. Trust me, I have been.
I'm just
This
pointing
is way
that
nicer
out.
than I usually am.
I just want to point it out.
How long ago was that? I don't even see it on here.
It's right there.
Oh, he's doing fine. Look at this from Frank. Oh.
Frank.
Well, these guys are
Oh,
on the
big last start.
way
Big
to
last
go.
start right there.
That's the best 68 he's going to hit.
Yep.
Way to go.
If you do that first start in the treble 20 and then you go 5 and triple 1, you're really upset at that 68. But when that last one's in the treble, it's a
Yeah,
beautiful dart.
I know.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I told you anyway.
Well, I'm glad you're telling me
Well, and
too.
interesting, let's look at these averages between the two teams here.
They're good, real good.
Yep.
64 to 73.
Okay, Tim's up.
Yeah, that's who this is.
Yes,
Tim,
it is.
Originally from Philly, PA, of course. 23-gram Target Carrera darts. His mentor is, of course, the person that he's playing with, his dad, and Ray Fisher. For 23 years, he's been playing those darts, and shout-outs to his family and friends. Which, thanks, Tim, for the personal shout-outs. He has, to be fair, though, he does have a lot of family. It's hard to remember all of his kids' names.
Oh, Tim? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
Like for him, I know them.
Well,
But
Frank's had 6 kids, right? And Tim's
six.
one of the 6 siblings.
Yep. My mom is one of 7.
I was one of
I'll
7.
tell you what.
My dad was one of 80, something like that.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
One of 4. I
You
knew
see
that.
what life was like before the internet? I'm telling you, there's nothing else to do.
No. We had a lot to do.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's not what she meant, guys. That is not what she meant at all.
Sean just got
gonna
really
go-
squirmy.
I'm going to go burn my ears right now. I'll be back.
Yeah, Sean wants to tell us a story about a sidewalk now.
Sweet
I
God.
meant playing outside and having fun.
Okay, whatever, Mom.
Not the internet.
Okay. Stop talking.
Okay.
Just about
Hey,
that. You
now
can-
we're
you
not
can
being
talk,
nice
but
again.
can
Guy's
talk,
not going to
but
be
it's not
happy
about
with that round, but he
He does leave a finish.
does leave a finish for him. Let's see if Tim can do the same for his dad.
He
He's going
is.
to.
85.
Terrible last dart, but
Yeah.
other than that, it was great.
Josh, you require 132.
Rod Stud coined this the champagne shot.
That's where he's going to start on the bullseye. Let's see if he does it right.
And if you pop that cork, that's 2 double bowls and the double 16. He did not even start on that. So I don't know why I've set it up in the first place.
I don't either.
Actually, kind of cool. I talked to Rod Stud in person about the champagne shot. He did not think that it was something that caught on as a catchphrase.
Frank, you
and when
require
we all informed him that that's exactly what we
137.
call it, he goes, "Oh, I guess it did." Thanks, Rod.
Let's see where Francis is going to start right here.
Treble 19 tops. I know he's old school, but there's the treble 19.
Uh-oh.
Tops for pops.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think he shorted it.
Yep. 50
What?
left. Oh,
60.
40.
He has 60 left.
60 left. I'll get it right eventually. There's
He
right there.
does leave a son 40, but will he get a look at it?
Yeah.
It's Guy, and it's 98. Treble
That's
20,
right.
double 19.
Triple 20,
Double 19.
double 19. What do you think? Will it happen?
It's possible. If he hits a
Yep.
single 20, watch him look over to the trip 18. See what he does. It's a single 20. Look,
He might stay.
he might stay there. He might look at the trip 18. He does like the 18s.
Yes, sir.
Let's check
I
the
like
score.
this.
Yep.
He did go the 18s. Smart shot. 66 left.
All right, leaves him for 48.
Sorry. 50. Yeah. I was like,
And
Tim on
Tim-
tops for the match.
This is for
Tim
the
needs
match.
a double.
Double 20 for the match.
Double 20.
And this is his double. Now it's double 10. And
There it
it's
is.
Win.
That is the match, ladies and
Philly
gentlemen.
Legends
Again.
are the champions of the Siege, California Dreamin'. Mom, it's been a pleasure having you guys.
I've had so much fun.
Well, Mom,
I have
stay
had
right
the
there.
best
Your
time.
time with us is not done yet.
Yep. But,
I have had the
but my
best
time
time.
with you is done forever.
Sean, if you could be so kind.
What do you
to-
mean
I'm just kidding.
forever?
Thank you
Hey.
so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I love you.
So who won it?
That'd be Tim and Pops. Tim and Pops won. Now, the scoreline
was right.
prediction went exactly the way Jason said, so let's not talk about that anymore.
Sean, if you could grab Frank for us, because
Yep.
I don't know that he knows to come in here.
All right, well, then I'm going to step aside, and he's coming right in right now.
Way to go, Frank.
And folks, while we do that, I'm going to remind you that our shirts are available at magicwear.com. I'm going to fill time as the legend himself gets comfy, gets seated. Y'all squeeze in a little bit there so we can get you both in the shot. Margaret, move in a little bit for me, young lady. There you go. All right, folks. Let's see if we can't get the mics turned on, and we will tune into these guys. How about it?
Way
well,
to go,
congratulations.
Frank. Way to go.
Thank you.
You guys were fantastic. Congratulations. Great showing. Frank, was it all that you expected?
Tim did an awesome job, too.
Yeah, Tim did awesome, too.
It was great.
It was great.
It was fantastic.
How was the temperature in the arena? Was there
Oh, I was comfortable.
okay? Was there a lot of talking back and forth between teams, or
Yeah, there was really.
Yeah.
Everybody was trying to help each other.
how about a quick word for Guy and Josh and the quality of darts that they put up?
Guy and Josh are fantastic shooters. Guy is unbelievable with that 1080 start.
Yep.
I
And-
totally agree.
And Josh, I think his nerves got to him a little bit, but he's a good shooter too.
Yeah, Josh is a fantastic shooter, too. Both those guys, they shot really well tonight. Now, how about a quick word for Tim? I think he shot the best that I've ever seen him shoot on camera.
I agree. Timmy has, from what I understand, never won a match
That's correct.
on the stream,
Yep.
and thank God he won it tonight.
Well, and I just heard him call him Timmy.
Well,
Yeah.
I always call him Timmy.
Well, listen, guys, and Jim, yourself, I have the honor and the pleasure of owning a company with your sons, and I will tell you that they are first-class gentlemen, and both of you guys did a fantastic job in raising them. You really
you.
did. Thank you so much for what you're doing. Thank you so much for being here. And we got a little surprise for you.
Thank you. Thank
Mr.
you very
Beckham
much.
Neal,
Woo,
the
there
grandson's
you
coming
go.
in. Frank, we know it's your birthday today. Turn that around so the camera can see the 69. There he is. So everybody join along. Everybody in the room, join along with me. Big happy birthday to Frank. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frank. Happy birthday to you. Frank,
Cha-cha-cha.
congratulations.
Thank you.
you, sir.
Thank you.
Margaret-
It's been a pleasure.
Margaret, you are an absolute angel. You are welcome back anytime you want, young lady. We're
Thank
here
you.
Tuesday at 8. I don't care if you're on the mic or not. Just
It
being in the
was-
room makes
it
Sean
was-
embarrassed.
Absolutely amazing. I loved every minute of it.
Well, thank you both for being here. Thank you both for your sons. Thank you for all that you do for darts.
And-
And please have a safe drive home. Take care of yourself.
I want to say thank you for all those sweet messages to me. You
Ah,
made
I'll
my
make that-
day, guys.
Well, yeah, you're the queen of the castle tonight, young lady. Well, folks, thanks for joining us tonight. Please join us next week. We've got an all-girls show next week. It should be really good. I can't really say it yet because it's not confirmed, but I think Tori may be our guest host too. So that's something to look forward to. Please join us next week. The Siege. We'll be back next Tuesday. Until then, folks, be safe. Have a good week. Enjoy yourselves. But please be safe.